Okay guys, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, we will just continue the discussion of accounting for partnership dissolution, wherein a new partner will be admitted by way of investment directly to the partnership. So before you proceed with this video, please make sure that you already watched the first one so that you will not get lost. So let's start. Okay, so let's have illustration number 2. A and B, whose partner of AB partnership with the capital balances of 100,000 each, sharing profit equally, decided to admit C as a new partner. C invested 200,000 cash for a 40% interest in the partnership. Total agreed capital is 500,000, so the old partners agree to revalue the land first before C's admission. So in this case, we have to look dun sa ating revaluation kasi sabi ng old partner, magkakaroon daw po muna ng revaluation bago pumasok si C. So let's see kung meron talagang revaluation, dapat magbabago po yung total agreed capital versus sa total contributed capital. So para ma-solve yan, of course, we have to make an initial table. So sa initial table natin, so ganun lang ulit. So sa first column, we have the partners. Second column, the total contributed capital or the TCC. Third column, we have total agreed capital. And the fourth column is the difference. So ilagay lang muna natin yung mga total contributed capital of each partner. So 100,000 for A, 100,000 for B, 200,000 for C. So the total contributed capital is 400,000 pesos. So sinabi din ng statement na the total agreed capital should be 500,000 pesos. In this case, malalaman mo na agad na ang total contributed capital is not equal to the total agreed capital. At sinabi ng problem, yung difference daw magiging revaluation. So ngayon, ang next natin kailangan hanapin, what should be the capital credit of C, which is the new partner. So o kung magkano yung kanyan, new partner agreed capital. So since given na ang total agreed capital ng partnership, tapos 40% daw ay mapupunta kay C, so simply multiply 40% by 500,000. So mapupunta po kay C after the capital credit, 500, magiging 200,000 pesos. So kung mapapansin nyo, the total agreed capital of C is equal to his contributed capital. So if that's the case, there is no difference. So wala pong bonus sa illustration number 2. So since walang bonus, so wala po tayong ita-transfer from one partner to another. So ang magiging gagawin lang natin, magiging basis lang natin is yung revaluation. Sa case natin, we have to revalue the land of the old partner by 100,000 pesos. So ano pong gagawin sa 100,000 pesos? From 400, magiging 500. So magkakaroon po ng upward revaluation. Upward revaluation kasi we have to increase the value of the asset. At the same time, we have to increase the value of the partner's capital. Since revaluation to, as I mentioned on my prior video, revaluation should be given to all partners. So basically, it must be distributed to all partners using their previous P&L ratio. So since ang P&L ratio nila is 50%, so hati sila, therefore, the 100,000 upward revaluation should be distributed to A and B, which is the old partner. So dahil nag-50 sila, hati sila. So 50 kay A, then 50 kay B. So basically, since na-distribute na natin yan, then pwede na po natin yan i-record yung revaluation. Okay, let's prepare a journal entry for the transactions happen. First, we have the revaluation. Revaluation, it is given to all partners kasi nga, nirevalue natin yung land which is existing lang yan nung wala pa si C. So therefore, we have to debit land 100,000 pesos, the amount of upward adjustment or upward evaluation. Ibigay natin kay A. So credit A capital, 50,000 pesos. Then credit B capital, 50,000 pesos. Since tapos na yung ating revaluation entry, pwede na po natin i-record yung C's investment. Sa case natin, record lang natin as is kasi wala namang bonus. Basically, we just need to debit cash 200,000 pesos and C capital 200,000 pesos. So, to determine their partner's equity after the revaluation and C's investment, ito na dapat yung magiging balance nila. So, gawin mo lang natin kung horizontal kanina, gawin natin vertical ngayon. So, yung mag-prepare ka ulit ng table. So, yung first column, meron dyan yung explanation. Second column, third column, and fourth column, yung mga partners. Then, yung last column para dun sa total. So, yung ating total contributed capital before the admission of C, meron tayong 100,000 kay A, 100,000 kay B, 200,000. Kay C, ang total natin 400,000. Then, nagkaroon po tayo ng revaluation ng 100,000 which is given to all partners. So, letter A, we have 50,000 pesos. Kay partner B, we have 50,000 pesos. So, yung total revaluation po natin ay 100,000 pesos. Then, the total agreed capital or the capital after the partnership dissolution para i-prepare na yung kanilang libro dun sa bagong operations na mangyayari. So, therefore, the total agreed capital of A should now be 150,000 pesos kasi nagkaroon tayo ng revaluation. Kay B, ganun din, plus 50,000 na revaluation, so magkakaroon na siya ng bagong capital na 150,000 pesos. Kay C, as is lang kasi hindi naman siya kasama sa revaluation and wala rin namang bonus na binigay siya o hindi rin siya nakatanggap ng bonus. So therefore, the total agreed capital after the dissolution is 500,000 pesos. So since meron na tayong bagong partners equity account, of course, the profit and loss ratio must also be updated. So dapat pag-usapan ulit nila yan. However, if they fail to make an agreement about the profit and loss ratio, so magbabago lang po yung kay C lang, 'di ba? So as is lang yung profit distribution ni A and B, kaya lang magkakaroon na ng cut si C. So kung ang partners profit and loss ratio natin ay equally, so kay A 50%, kay B 50%, total 100%. So since pumasok na si C sa picture, so sabi 40% daw mapupunta kay C, so pwede na pong ibigay natin kay C yung 40%. So dahil ang profit and loss ratio ni A and B before C's admission ay 50-50, so paghahatian po nila yung interest na mapupunta kay C. So ibig sabihin kung 40% ang mapupunta kay C, kailangan natin kuhanan ng tagkalahati din yung A and B. So ibig sabihin 40% mapupunta kay C, so hati sila doon, 20 manggagaling kay A, 20 manggagaling kay B. So the new P&L ratio, if they failed to make a new profit and loss ratio, so kay A magiging 30% na lang, kay B 30%, kay C 40%, still 100% pa rin yung i-distribute dun sa ating mga partners. Okay, so let's have illustration number 4. So A and B, who's partner of AB partnership with the capital balances of 100,000 each, sharing profit equally decided to admit C as a new partner. So C invested 200,000 pesos for a 40% interest in the partnership. So the total agreed capital is 400,000 pesos. So as usual, let's prepare an initial table. So partners A, B, and C, then the total. So ilatag natin yung total contributed capital. So kay A, we have 100,000. Kay B, 100,000. Kay C, 200,000. Then ang total natin ay 400,000 pesos. However, the total agreed capital is also given. So sabi dyan, 400,000 pesos. So as you can see, the total contributed capital is equal to the total agreed capital. So if that's the case, so the difference is 0. So dahil 0 po yan, so no revaluation nor goodwill must be recognized. So ang problem na lang natin, meron po bang bonus? So kung malalaman po natin kapag may bonus, of course, let's compute the capital credit to C or the new capital to new partner. For agreed capital to new partner. So 400,000, this is the total agreed capital, multiplied by the percentage of interest to be credited to the new partner. So 400,000 times 40%, so ang i-credit po natin kay C is only for 160,000 pesos. So dahil 160,000 pesos ang i-credit natin kay C, tapos ang kinontribute niya ay 200,000, so therefore meron po tayong difference na 40,000 pesos. So yung 40,000 pesos na po yan, considered po yan as bonus. However, as you can see, negative po yung result. Ibig sabihin, nag-contribute siya ng 200 pero ang makikredit lang is 160,000 pesos. So if that's the case, magbibigay po ng bonus si C doon sa old partners. So bonus must be given from C to A and B. So ang distribution po ng bonus niyan, of course, based doon sa profit and loss ratio ng old partner. So basically, the 40,000 must be distributed to A and B based on their profit and loss ratio. So 50%, 50%. So kay A mapupunta yung 20,000, kay B mapupunta yung 20,000 pesos. So since it will be given to A and B, so ilagay na natin dun sa difference. So 20,000 will be given to A, tapos kay B naman 20,000. So, since madadagdagan po ang value ng capital ni A and B, so the total agreed capital of A and B should increase to 120,000 pesos each. So, therefore, nakamit na natin yung requirement na yung total agreed capital is equal to total contributed capital. However, the agreed capital of the new partner is not equal to his contributed capital. So, in this case, bumaba siya ng 40,000 kasi meron po tayong implied bonus to be given to the old partners. Okay, so let's record the transaction. First, C's investment. So, record lang natin as is yung kanyang contributed capital. So, debit cash, 200,000 pesos. Then, credit C capital, 200,000 pesos. So, since no revaluation, wala tayong i-record na revaluation. However, nagkaroon po ng bonus, so i-record natin yung bonus. Under the bonus, we just need to transfer some capital credit kay C dun sa ating old partners. Sa case natin, ang bonus na binigay si C kay old partners ay 40,000 pesos to be distributed equally. So, we just need to debit C capital, 40,000 pesos. Then, credit A capital, 20,000 pesos. And B capital, 20,000 pesos. So, let's make now the partner's equity account. So, ano yung po yung magiging itsura niya? So, ganun lang ulit. So, yung first column, yung explanation. Yung second, third, and fourth columns naman, para po yan sa mga partners. Then, yung last column para po sa total amount. So, since wala tayong revaluation, so wala tayong ilalagay dyan. Pero nagkaroon ng bonus, so ilagay lang po natin yung bonus. Under the bonus, nagbibigay tayo ng 20,000 kay A. Kay B naman, 20,000. Kay C naman, na manggagaling yun kay C, which is 40,000 pesos. So, yung total natin, zero change yan kasi nagpasa lang naman po ng capital credit si C doon kay A and B. So, yung total agreed capital or the capital account of the partnership after the partnership dissolution, kay A, magiging 120,000 pesos tayo. Kay B, 120,000 pesos. Kay C, 160,000 pesos, which is equivalent to dun sa kanyang agreed capital, 40% of the partnership capital. So, as you can see, the TCC is still equal to TAC. Although nagbago yung bonus, wala pong effect yan kasi nga, hindi naman tayo nag-revalue at the same time, hindi tayo nag-record ng goodwill. So, profit and loss ratio, ganun lang din ang po magiging itsura niyan. So, 50-50%, 100%. So, since 40% will be given to C, so maghahati po doon si A and B. So, 40% pumunta kay C, kukuhain niya yung kalahati kay A, yung kalahati kay B. So, tag 20% sila. So, the new P&L ratio should now be kay A, 30%, kay B, 30%, kay C, 40%. Yung total po nun ay 100%. Okay, so last illustration tayo. So, A and B, whose partners of AB partnership with a capital balance of 100,000 pesos each, sharing profit equally, decided to admit C as a new partner. C invested 200,000 pesos cash for a 50% interest in the partnership. Total agreed capital, 500,000. So, land daw must be revalued. So, therefore, kapag daw may difference between the TCC and TAC, ang ating assumption, there is a revaluation. So, let's make an initial table to make sure kung magkakaroon ba ng revaluation or kaya naman magkakaroon ng bonus. So, ganun lang ulit. So, TCC, ilatag lang natin ulit. 100,000 kay A, 100,000 kay B, 200,000 kay C, total 400,000. So, next, we have to get the total agreed capital. Sa case natin, given 500,000 pesos. Since 500,000 pesos ang ating agreed capital, TCC is 400. So, meron tayong difference na 100,000 pesos. The difference is considered as revaluation. Upward ulit kasi nga mas mataas si TAC over sa TCC. So, next, check natin, meron po bang bonus? So, before we get the bonus, let's get first the capital credit for C or kaya naman yung agreed capital dun ng new partner. So, AC or NP, di ba? So, to get the capital credit of the new partner, 500,000 times 50%, since 50% will go to C. So, 500 times 50%, so dapat daw ang agreed capital ni C should be 250,000 pesos. So, sa case natin, 200,000 pesos lang yung kinontribute ni C, pero ang makikredit sa kanya 250, so may papupunta po sa kanyang 50,000 pesos. Since nagbago po yung kanyang TAC, may difference sa 50,000 pesos. Therefore, meron po tayong bonus. So, sa case natin, dalawa yung nag-reflect. Merong bonus at merong revaluation. Pag ganyan po yung naging scenario, hindi na sapat na magamin nating basis yung initial table. So, expand natin yung table for detailed computation or detailed preparation of the journal entries. So, expand natin. So, ayan. So, meron na tayong 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 columns. So, TCC, ganun lang ulit, 100,000, 100,000, 200,000 KC. Ang total po natin ay 400,000 pesos. So, since given na po yung total agreed capital, so sa TAC, pwede natin lagyan na ng 500,000 pesos. So, i-extend lang po natin yun sa total na 500,000 pesos kasi under bonus, hindi madadagdagan po yung ating total agreed capital. So, since from 400 magiging 500, so magkakaroon po tayo dyan ng revaluation ng 100,000 pesos. So, as we discussed on our prior video, ang revaluation na makikinabang lang po niyan ay yung mga old partners. So, ang makikinabang lang yan is si A and B. So, ang profit and loss distribution nila ay 50-50. So, therefore, hati sila. 50,000 mapupunta kay A, 50,000 mapupunta kay B. Si C wala kasi bagong partner lang siya. So, kuhain natin yung total after the revaluation. So, kay A, magiging 150,000 pesos na kasi 100 plus 50,000 pesos. Kay B, ganun din. 100 plus 50, 150,000. Kay C, walang nadagdag na revaluation kasi ang binibigyan lang natin ay yung old partners. So, ang kanyang total contributed capital after revaluation still 200,000 pesos. So, since meron na tayong TCC after revaluation, so punta naman tayo dun sa bonus. How the 50,000 will be distributed? So, ang case natin, kuhain muna natin yung capital credit na mapupunta kay C. Although na-compute natin yung sa taas, compute na lang ulit natin dito sa baba. So, 500,000 times 50%, we have 250. So, ibig sabihin, magkakaroon po tayo ng bonus na 50,000 pesos kay C. So, yung 50,000 na yan, hindi po yan manggagaling kahit kanino, kundi dun sa capital ng old partners. So, ang distribution lang din po yan ay based dun sa kanilang profit and loss ratio. So, therefore, kailangan po mabawasan ang capital ni A ng 25,000 at the same time kay B na 25,000. So, yung TAC po ni A after the bonus will be 125, kay B, 125. So, ang total agreed capital po natin after all the transactions, we have 125 kay A, 125 kay B, kay C, 250. Ang total agreed capital natin ay 500,000 pesos. So, ang i-recognize lang po natin yan sa libro, ang i-record po natin is yung revaluation, yung admission ni C, at the same time yung bonus. Okay, let's go to the journal entries. So, gawin natin pong basis yung ginawa nating table kanina. So, wherein we have to prepare 3 journal entries, isa sa revaluation, isa sa cease investment, and isa dun sa ating bonus. So, for the revaluation, total revaluation is 100,000 to be given to all partners. Based on the table, ang bibigyan niyan si A and B. So, we just need to debit land 100,000, credit A capital 50,000, B capital 50,000 pesos. Next, we have cease investment. Under cease investment, debit cash 200,000, credit C capital 200,000 pesos. So, third journal entries based on the table, we have the bonus. Bonus is to be given from A and B to C. So, debit lang tayo ng A capital 25,000, B capital 25,000, then dadagdagan natin yung capital ni C 50,000 pesos. So, kapag na-record na natin yung transaction, the partner's equity should look like this, di ba? So, under the partner's equity account, we have the total contributed capital on each partner. Letter A, 100,000. Partner B, 100,000. Partner C, 200,000. Yung total contributed natin is 400,000. So, per adjustment, we have the revaluation. So, kay A, madadagdagan ng 50,000. Kay B, 50,000. Kay C, wala. So, ang total revaluation natin ay 100. So, next adjustment, we have the bonus. Kay bonus, mababawasan ng 25,000 si A. Kay B din, mababawasan ng 25,000 which will be given to C as a bonus. Then, yung total effect niyan sa ating total agreed capital ay wala kasi nga, nagpasahan lang naman ng capital si A and B to C. So, yung total agreed capital or the capital credit after the revaluation and bonuses or after the partnership dissolution as a whole, ang magiging balance ni A is 125,000, kay B 125,000, kay C 250,000. So, ang total agreed capital natin ay 500,000 pesos. Pag chinek niyo yung partner's equity, nasunod yung gusto mangyari ng partners, di ba? So sabi nila, the total agreed capital should be 500,000 and 50% of that will be go to C, which is 250,000 pesos.